Board Dominoes is an exciting new game from Flash Solutions. We're going to take you through 2 rounds of play to show you how it's played. And here we have 3 players who are each drawing 6 dominoes for their initial draw. Player 1 has just completed drawing his 6, and now we're going to let player 2 draw their 6 dominoes. The object of the game is to have each player have 6 dominoes in which they will attempt to play to the board before their opponent. Now that all 3 players have their 6 dominoes, player 1 will start out the play by drawing his 7th domino and then arranging his train into a sequential order of dominoes as best he can. Once he has formed a train, he will play one of those dominoes to the board, leaving him with 6 dominoes, of which he's going to have to discard 1. At the completion of the discard, he will have 5 dominoes in his tray, and he will have 5 empty spaces on the board for him to play. Throughout the game, the number of dominoes that are empty on the board should match the number of dominoes that is in your tray. In the physical game, there will be a privacy screen to shield your dominoes from your player. This is an online version of the game, and as such, we're showing all 3 players' dominoes so you can see how the game is played. Player 2 is now forming their train, and they can start out their train with any domino they like. Player 2 has quite a few choices here. He's deciding to start out with the 10-12 followed by a 12-3 followed by a 3-10. So he now plays his 10-12 domino to the head of his train area on the board and discards the 11-2 to the center of the board. As you see here, the center of the board contains face-up dominoes in which any player can take from in place of drawing from the face-down dominoes. The face-up dominoes will change each time a round of play takes place. So there's always something different going on in the center of the board from which to take dominoes and build a train. Now player number 3 is organizing his initial train and playing the 10-11. And he's going to discard, it looks like maybe the 9-3. So now the board has 3 face-up dominoes in the center in which a player could take one of those in place of drawing from the discard or from the draw pile. But player 1 elects to take from the draw pile because he has a fairly good train going. Player 1 will have to remove the domino from the center of the board, the 10-2 that is currently there now, before he can place his discard. Okay, Player 1 has played the 2-3 combination. He's now taken the 10-2, removed it from the center of the board face down, and is now out of play. And he's now going to play a 12-6 to the center of the board. Now player 2 can use that 12 on his train if he so desires and doesn't have something in his tray. But as we can see, he does have 12-3 already and will not need to take that discard. Play continues until one player has moved all 6 dominoes to the board. We've cut out some of the play just to shorten the video, and we're resuming now towards the end of the game, or at least at the end of the round, in which the 3 players are down to 1 domino each, and somebody is about to go out. And it looks like it's going to be player number 3. So we tally up the scores now and count the points that each player has in their tray against them. Player number 1 having 8 points and player number 2 having 6 points, and leaving player number 3 with 0 as the winner. This only completes 1 round, and we can play additional rounds, as many as we like, till we complete whatever game we desire. So that completes round 1. And now we're going to go into the rules of doubles, which is optional if you wish to play it, but it adds a lot of fun to the game and a lot of strategy. Here the board is already in play for round 2. Player 1 is going to draw a double 11. The double 11 is going to go into the center of the board after first removing the 1-2, and that ends his play. Basically, he's losing a turn. Because it's a odd double, the play direction reverses counterclockwise, so player number 3 will go next, and player number 3 has to match that 11 that is on the board. But before that, we get to draw a chance card. The player who plays the double draws a chance card. In this case, the chance card cost him 3 points in addition to his lost turn. But it could have gone the other way. It is a chance. So we update the scores. Discard the chance card. The play direction is counterclockwise to player number 3. And this completes the rules of doubles. For the complete set of rules for Board Dominoes, please visit our website at http://flashsolutions.us/Board Dominoes. Thank you for watching.